Welcome back to Geothermal Games. I'm your host Joe, and we finally reached the finale of DBP01 Monuments to Mars, MAP07 Geothermal Gymnastics, with music Central Park by Matt Gray from The Last Ninja 2. This one is a doozy, so let's go ahead and waste no time. Let's go to left side and essentially run right past the Mancubus and get the goodies. What we are not going to do is trigger the blue key trap. I know it's tempting, I know you want to do it, but let's be honest, we don't need the extra arch valve right now. There's going to be plenty of them in this map. So instead, let's go down below, get the environment suit, and we can go ahead, run all the way back to our teleporter on the side, and warp ourselves back. What that's going to do is that's going to put us in an alcove right above the red key card. So let's go ahead, take out the imp, run around, jump off, and for now, ignore the Mancubus as we do some platforming, get the key, and we are good. At this point, say goodbye to the Mancubus, get the ammo, take out the shotgun soldier, and we are on our way back. So, this map is literally set up like a jungle gym. It interconnects on itself in winding paths, so it's very easy to get confused in this one, even though it's not a very big map, surprisingly enough. So, let's go ahead. Let's head this way and just take out everything topside with the chain gun, because this area is about crazy if we don't do proper crowd control. So, now we've got everything taken out here. Notice the lava pit in the middle. That's actually going to change when we hit a switch coming up with the red skull key door. So, over here, you can see it right to our right, but we do want to go ahead and take the Mancubus out. Again, this is where the arch valve pops into once you get the blue key card. So the best we can do is just take things out for now, just so they're not trying to snipe us in different parts around the map. And right here, the Mancubus is pretty much useless. Take him out, get our red key door right here, berserk, and there are going to be two revenants hiding behind that pillar up there. So, different ways we can approach this, but personally, they gave us a berserk. I figure we might as well use it. So, let's get back up here, and don't even give them the time of day. Just hit them before they can even counter, just like that. And now we can get ourselves Megasphere, and you know if he's given us that this early in the map, things are about to go to crap real fast. So let's go ahead, snipe out the revenants over in the air tower. And just like that, we can go ahead down. And this is not just draining the lava here, it's actually draining the lava in the middle of the map too, creating a moat. So now, we want to go ahead, we are going to have arch valves on every side of us. There are two that's going to teleport in the small way. Go ahead and take them out first, then we'll deal with the other direction. So, over here, we've got the two arch valves out. At this point, there's going to be so many pinkies that you can't even move. So let's just back it out. Take as many of them down as we can, because two arch valves spawn on the one side of you, and I believe it's about 5 of them spawn on the other side. It is something absolutely atrocious. So all we can hope for at the moment is just keeping the pinkies on our wrap and just getting the heck out of there as soon as our suit runs out. So right back here, quickly get the health teleport. And now we're back on that lip we were on earlier that we got the red key card from. Let's go ahead and push inward. Now that we've got the red key section out of the way and we've got the yellow key section open, best we can do is go ahead and start clearing things out topside. That way we have less things bothering us while we're trying to get all these arch valves cleared out in the moat. So right now, go ahead, careful of the chain gunners, especially since he's just constantly reviving them. Let's get the health and back up the stairs. And just like that, we are good at the moment. Let's sneak in here, take out all of our enemies, and now we can finally do something about that pesky arch valve up top. When we go in here, we're going to get locked in with the chain gun. There is a switch you can shoot to let ourselves back out, but personally, I don't really care. If they're going to lock us in there, we're going to take that arch valve down one way or another. As you see, our pit is now drained because of the switch we hit just a minute ago with the red key card. So now that's taken care of, let's go ahead, get ready for the trap. We see it coming. As you can see over here, just the flexibility this level has to offer. NoisyVelvet just did such an amazing job making this such a well-crafted, interconnected map. You literally can just jump and go about anywhere you want to. It literally is a platformer's paradise. And over here, let's go ahead, trap ourselves in, and at this point we want to not use the chain gun as they suggest, just because we can guarantee more accurate hits this way, to at least keep the chain gunners helping us with Archvile. So just keep them in between the two of us as much as possible, and just like that, just keep going in the corner. If things get bad on this corner, just swap out for the other corner, just like that. And not really a problem here. Again, letting the chain gunner finish him off. And just like that, Archvile is done. We can shoot that switch to get out. There's the blue key bars, so we do need to start getting some of these keys. There's the SSG. If you go for the other SSG that's by the blood fountain in the middle, you will spawn a bunch of revenants right at the start of the level. So this is the one you can get to without spawning anything nasty, except for that Mancubus. And just like that, it's about time we start getting some of the secrets. So, since we've done the red key, and we've drained everything, and we've changed everything, we can now enter this section. And it looks like just a bunch of goodies, but there's a switch here, and a switch you can shoot there to get a supercharge. So the first switch lowers that platform, the other switch opens the door for the supercharge. So just like that, we've got one secret out of the way, and here is the toughest part of the map by far. Go ahead, we've got to take out the rest of these Archviles, and it is no picnic, because they have literally an entire legion of pinkies guarding them. So just keep going in as strong as we can with the rocket launcher. I mean, they're going to make this nearly impossible just to move in here. As you saw, one of them went down already. Here's number 2. And the others are bunched up behind all of them, as we've got the pinkies that are coming at us from the open parts of the moat. Get back in here. Just keep shooting and pushing forward, because the Archviles are not going to let up. They're just going to keep reviving everything. As we go ahead, quickly get the goodies, run around the corner as fast as possible, and just stun lock everything with the plasma. I have found in many attempts, as you see down there, TDC 20, many attempts it took to figure out the plasma rifle definitely handled them much better than trying to do it with the rocket launcher. It's too close to quarters. You're going to constantly take splash damage by the pinkies just literally bum rushing you from the front. This is definitely the safer option. And as you can tell, I mean, we're on borrowed time. That radiation suit's only to last so long, so keep going, push forward, and this one is just about done. Just like that, we get the yellow skull key, and technically you can exit with just this. The blue key is not required to exit, but it is required for our items. So let's head back up. At this point, let's jump over here, because we still have 2 more secrets to go, and one of them is going to be right over here, back by the actual blue key itself. So let's go ahead. Now we've grabbed the original SSG that's right at the start of the map. You can see the revenants it unleashed, and now back in the pits taking damage. Let's run back, hit the closest teleporter we can, and this one will put us back above the red keycard. So now that this is done, we've got the red keycard, the yellow skull key, 1 secret, and now we're torching the revenants that popped out because we grabbed the SSG by the beginning of the map. And now that we're at the beginning, let's go ahead and start the cleanup work. And this is not just cleaning up enemies, we gotta get these secrets. So, tomatoes out of here. I'm actually surprised you weren't used more heavily than you were in this map. And I'm kinda glad you weren't, because I can only imagine with that many Archviles having a bunch of tomatoes just floating around. So, let's take the sniper out. And just like that, we are good here. As you can see, the yellow key area is just there to the right. To the left takes us back over by the blue key section. However, it also takes us to secret number 2, which is right here to the right of us. It's a awkward jump we have to make down here, as you can see right in the pit. So, get a little bit of momentum, jump in, and just like that, we get the computer area map, medikits, and another rad suit. Now we have the rad suit, we don't have to worry about all the lava down here. Let's quickly run back around, hit a teleporter, and now let's go for the blue key card. So this is the one we've been teasing literally since the beginning of the map. when we almost grabbed it right at the beginning. So as you can see, to the left is the blue key, to the right is the yellow key bars to head forward to the exit. Back over here, and as we said originally, the second we grab that blue key card, all heck's to break loose, because we're going to get a Archvile spawn right in the middle, and an Arachnotron over there, and a tomato just to throw us off from what we're doing. So most likely, it's very hard to get out here without taking the hit unless you just jump immediately into a pit. As you see, that Archvile won't let you get back to him, so we're going to have to go back the other way, taking damage all the way. Thanks so much, NoisyVelvet. As we go ahead, get back. And now, let's teach Archvile a lesson or two, since we can now come up right beside him. And his Arachnotron counterpart here. Go ahead and get them out. Once he's gone, most likely the Archvile respawned the Mancubus, so let's go ahead and just pin them in with rockets. And just like that, we can get them out of here. At this point, pretty much all the enemies that mean anything are pretty much dealt with. Now we just have a few more items to go and one more secret. So most of these items and enemies are all by the red keycard. So to do this, let's go over by where the yellow keycard is. Let's go ahead and jump across. And now let's just jump in the pit, because you can pull these walls down. And this is a major shortcut, because now we can turn back around. Over here is another rocket launcher that we could have grabbed without going near the blue key. But be careful, there are 2 revenants posted here, and quite a few imps underneath us that are just going to keep scratching the bejesus out of us for no reason. So let's keep going. Try and coax both of them out, just so we don't get ourselves in a mess here, because they're so well placed right here. Because when you jump in the room, you've already got 2 Revenant missiles coming right backside of your head. So just like that, let's go ahead and take out the imps. Just like that. And this area is clear, except when we hit the switch, we release another chain gunner on the other side. But thanks to Kexport, we can literally trap him on the corner there. So just like that, he is gone, and we can move on. Let's take his lift. And now we can get to the other side, and the other side's where we're going to find the third and final secret. So this is where the Archvile was with the chain gunners, and as you can tell, there's an off-model texture here, right there. That is the supercharged, the final secret. So at this point, we have all secrets. We have all but a few items to go. So let's keep it moving. As we press back toward the yellow key area, just kind of navigating around. As you can see, everything's dealt with, and again, there are just so many ways you can navigate around this map to get pretty much anywhere. As you see, right there's the bars. We can open the yellow key. That is the exit. It literally tells us 3 different times in different colors. As we teleport back, because we do have the items to find, and that's to require the help of the blue key bars that are over here. So let's go back inside. Once we're back inside, go back where the chain gunner trap was. Over here's the blue key bars. Go ahead and hit the switch. That's to raise them even higher. So let's go on the ledge. There's health bonus, and over here we can jump to go berserk. So there's 2 of our missing items. Still have just a few more to go, because right there's 3. As you can see, they're preparing us for something at the exit here, but we need to grab the other 2 items. So let's go ahead back in, teleport. Again, this is above the red key area. Now what we want to do is we want to pull the walls down like we're going for secret number 3. But instead of going where the chain gunner's Archvile is, look the other direction, and you can get the berserk and health bonus. Now we have all items, we have all secrets. Let's finish this thing in style, because this is one of the coolest endings I think they could have possibly devised for DBP01. Absolutely love this concept, and I really don't know why more people don't do this. I mean, just look at how hilarious this is. I mean, this is just a splash of nonsense. A touch of bewilderment and an absolute sea of red as we just splash everything out of existence here that was clearly getting ready to teleport into our world to cause more chaos and nonsense. Personally, I don't think the zombies would have made it very far, but hey, I mean, at least we stopped them before they got too far into it. My gosh, and just like that, we are well beyond the kill counter because of all those dang archviles. This one is in the bag, and DBP01 is finished. Just like that. My gosh, when you look at the TDC counter compared to a few others we had in this series, this obviously is not the most difficult map, but that Archvile trap at the Yellow Skull Key is absolutely ruthless. If you just run away from that thing, they are to make it to where you are never safe anywhere you go in the map. I mean, they are going to literally have eyes on you no matter where you are. That trap is genius, and it is brutally difficult. Extremely well done with this map, NoisyVelvet, and I cannot wait for the actual final wrap-up for this entire series, because DBP01 has been such a mixed bag of fun, small maps, and some absolutely brutal challenges, like Map 3 Ares Compound, and my gosh, Map 5, where we almost broke the TDC counter in half. So, if you've not already, please check out the DBP01 playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe so more people can see our videos. We will see you back next time. Take care, everyone.